toxic people, and you might have come across such people in your life. What are toxic people and how to know them? Uh, there comes a time when you are with someone and you don't feel comfortable at all. You feel the heat, you feel the vibe, and it's unnerving. The fire, the vibe, the company, it unsettles you. There's something with people that you don't feel comfortable with. You don't feel at ease. What are other things that you feel while you are with toxic people? When you are with toxic people, you feel you are being controlled. It's like your thoughts, your actions, um, your behavior, it is being controlled by someone else. Other than that, in the company of toxic people, uh, you lose you lose yourself, and it happens. And ये हर एक की लाइफ में होता है. Everyone comes across such people. So first thing, the concept of toxicity, the concept of why toxic people uh, are the way they are and why do they behave that way. Toxicity is like in world, people try to take control of someone else's thought. So even if you uh, assume a scenario that there are three kind of people in the world. First, who are simple and naive. The other one are arrogant but fool, and the third one are strong. These kind of people. So, and these are toxic people. Their behavior, toxic people can be characterized as a behavior which is there to influence people, to influence the behavior of other people. So it happens in the life that toxic people, if you are a simple and naive person, so in the company of toxic people, you are going to lose control. They will try to get into your head. It's like some remote control. And how does this happen is still a psychological mystery, but it happens, and I am quite um, confused that इतना time हो गया है, and this thing is on a rampant scale. Everybody is looking, searching for the answer. So ये concept इतना time से है and इतना इस intensity में है, but we don't have any basis or any studies or literature on it. हाँ, psychologists and psychiatrists are trying their level best, but ये चीज जो है, it has been off the radar all the time, and it's a psychological black hole. How can it happen? Or maybe it's because the way we perceive the world, like a solid one, but it happens that waves and vibes, these are real things, and these create trouble. Even we can say not just create trouble, because vibes can be good, especially if you are in romantic relationships, so you can feel other people. That's how vibes work. And if you are angry and the other one is angry, so you can feel that vibe. And in the same way, if someone is sad, you can feel it. So, so vibes are certain waves that influence. influence emotions and something all along इतने टाइम से कुछ न कुछ हमारे नॉलेज में या हमारे परसेप्शन में देयर इज अ ग्लिच कि हम इस चीज को पहचान नहीं पा रहे हैं कि ये जो वाइब्स हैं और these इमोशनल वेव्स ये काम कैसे करती है स्पेशली इन सॉलिड बीइंग्स सच एज अस क्योंकि हम लोग जो है वी आर स्किन एंड ऑर्गन्स सो ऐसे में something as invisible as emotional waves or vibes they are influencing us and we are blind towards it anyway. So now it happens that toxic people, the first target is simple and naive people because these people are easy to hunt or easy to be influenced. And toxic people, if you are unlucky, unfortunate, and if you get into their company, you are certain it is certain that they will get you. The second people are arrogant fools. So these are also easy target, but because of their arrogance, they are hard to get. So toxic people generally avoid these people, or uh, these people don't come at their priorities. But toxic people are like viruses or parasites in this world. So if they don't find any host, any simple or naive person, so they are gonna go for arrogant fools. And these arrogant fools are easy to deceive and manipulate. How arrogant fools are easy to deceive and manipulate? It's because their one characteristic, arrogance, which is a threat, to all the people, including the normal and toxic people. But it's also a weakness. Arrogance is not a medal to put on because arrogance has some cause, some psychological mystery, or so you can say some traumatic mystery. So, in most of the cases, arrogance is because of maybe because of their bad childhood, because of their lost love, maybe because of some fraud, or they have been deceived in their life. So, इनमें से कोई भी reason हो, but these reasons are easy to be exploited. And toxic people, if they get to you, they will find the reason. They will know the reason. They will figure out what has caused this arrogance. And once they know it, you are good for nothing. You are gone because you are arrogant, but you are also a fool. So if they figure out the reason for your arrogance, they will try to exploit you. They will get on the other side. And now, toxic people versus strong people. This is a pretty tough fight, and generally, toxic people avoid these people, avoid the strong ones. The mentally tough. It's because the creation of toxic and strong people, the birth or genesis or the formation uh, is same. Toxic people and strong people both are born out of the same process. So the toxic people also have some history, just like the strong ones. So and the history is the same process you are going through. It's like you are You are in a hole, or you are in the bottom of an ocean. Maybe it's a bad relationship. Maybe you lost someone. Maybe your spouse, your partner, your girlfriend, your boyfriend has left you. Maybe some financial difficulty. Maybe difficulty with your memory. Maybe some uh, physical immobility. Whatever the cause is, when things are not moving and when you feel that life has gotten you, life is being hard on you, so you can relate it this way, that you are certainly in in the bottom of an ocean. So the toxic people and the strong one both goes through the same process. Both try to come out of it, and what rope they held hold, or the way by which they come out of this hole, come out of the bottom, or come to the surface, that matters. The strong one, they they choose their actions, they choose their genuine actions, they regulate their emotions, and they try to do everything with honor, no deception. अगर आप life has knocked you down, and you are trying to come up, and if you try deception and fraud, it won't work, because you are children of life. Life is not your children, so life knows better. But the toxic people, when they come out of this hole, uh, the way they employ, or the method they employ to come out of it, come out of darkness, something in them, some part of them, it darkens, because to come out of that hole, or to uh, come out of the bottom, it's a fight, and it's a strengthening exercise. If you manage to come out of it, I'm sure you're going to have a totally different attitude toward life, totally different attitude towards your personality, a very strong sense of self. You are a changed person when you come out of the hole, or you come up to the surface. You're going to have a totally different sense of self, and that's where they are divergent ways, the strong ones and the toxic people. So the strong one say they, they totally get rid of darkness, because when they were in the hole and they knew how the world treated them, how people left them. But during the upward journey, in this upward journey, they know that if they want to come out of this hole, or this water body, they need to drop all the dead weights, drop all the dead weights, all ill wills, all bad feelings. In short, they forgive everyone, or let go of things. Let go of things, that let go of bad emotions, let go of people, let go of everything that tries that immobilize them, or everything that pulls them down or blocks their upward journey. But in the case of toxic people, they they don't drop all the dead weights. A secret fire of darkness, a secret fire of revenge or vengeance or something like that, or deception, it rages in them. So somehow they don't let go. And since they have come to the surface, and if you come to the surface, whenever you come to the surface, I know every one of you who is fighting here, one day you are going to make it up to the top. So when you come to the top, I'm sure, I guarantee you are going to have a totally different sense of life, a heightened sense of life, a heightened sense of honor, and a heightened sense of self-confidence. It creates a strong aura around yourself. That's what you see in all successful people. That whenever wherever they go, so people, um, there is a certain magnetism in them. People are influenced by them. That's why social media is so keen on, getting all influencers on board, and businesses are so keen about influencers just because those influencers, they have a strong aura, they have magnetism, and they attract people. And the attraction is because of self-confidence, and the self-confidence is because of heightened honor, and heightened honor is because of that upward journey. Because this upward journey is really tough. The fight is really tough, and that's how two kind of people are created. It may be a certain balance. It may be for certain balance in life, because gravity is nothing without anti-gravity. Good is nothing without bad. So I'm not talking about binaries here, but that's how the world is. So the nature maintains the balance. So the strong and toxic people both are creation of same thing. Both are aspect of the same coin. So, so the strong one, they they forgive. I'm not talking about, who is better, or I'm not saying the strong people are the wisest or the, good people. No, I'm not going into this binary of good and bad. The strong are strong one, the toxic are toxic one. So there cannot be any comparison. But both are the same. Both belong to the same coin. So it's just that the strong one, they try to go after their drive. They try to go after their aim, and the sole aim was to go for it. And in order to go for it, they they needed to let go of things, all the things, and they did it. The toxic people, they went through the same process. They had their own drive, but the drive was darkness. That's what makes the difference. That's the difference between the strong and toxic people. So these people have all the attributes of dirt and darkness and ugliness. They will deceive you. They are defrauders, fraudsters. They will try to manipulate you, and all that, those terms: gaslighting, silent treatment, mind games. All these are part of it. So, and the innate characteristic, just like the strong people have some magnetism, there is certain or same magnetism that is associated with dark people or toxic people. That's why so many people fall for them. So I say strong versus toxic. The strong one, it's he is a, you can say, a singer. So what happens is कि इस सिंगर को आपसे ज़्यादा मतलब नहीं है. If you are an audience and you are listening to his song or her songs and that's it. He doesn't have much to do with you. But the toxic people, who, whichever business or whichever occupation they are in, they will try to get into your head. And this is because these toxic people, they don't have that much strength or that much energy uh, to go through life. So it's like they are parasites. They need a host to live upon, and that's why they do not go for the strong ones. And the key to identify toxic people, it's same. You would feel you are being influenced. You would feel you are being deceived. You feel you are being manipulated. You won't feel at ease at all. Things won't work. There would be silent treatments. There would be gaslighting. There would be manipulations. There would be all kind of mind games. And all these mind games, they will unsettle you. And now, how to get rid of these people, or how not to fall into their traps, not to fall into their traps. The first thing is, if you are a strong-headed, if you are a tough-headed person, they they won't even bother about you. They would keep a distance from you. That's the best way uh, to get rid of them. Because toxic people, if you allow them, they will ruin you. It, it is because they need a host, and if they get into your head, they will make you do anything. And even fighting them, getting rid of them is not easy at all. The emotional churning you face while being in their company, the separation, the vibes, the emotional upheavals, all these are really traumatic. So being if you are a simple person, a naive person, or someone who hasn't tasted the dirt of the world, so it would be quite a quite a time for you, quite a tough time for you. And if you want to come out of it, it is same as coming out of a hole or coming out of bottom, coming out of bottom of bottom of an ocean. In this way, you need to make the upward journey, and this upward journey, it is incomplete without two things. One is your faith and other one is your action. You need to have faith in the reason or your drive, the why you want to make that upward journey. And you need to have an action in your arsenal. And the third thing, which separate the strong ones from toxic people, and the one thing that toxic people always stay away from is that when you decide to make that upward journey and when you go through that fight, forgive everyone, even the toxic one. Forgive everyone, however or whatever they did. Just forgive them. It's the best way to do. If you carry dead weights in your life, you are not going very far. And they would want the same thing, that you should not forget them. You should not forgive them. And if you don't forgive them, you are going to become same, the toxic ones. That's the difference. All right, happier upward journey.